We are dedicated to delivering impactful and empowering news to minority communities. Our interview segments feature bold and thought-provoking commentary that showcase insightful and diverse perspectives. We amplify the authentic voices of minority newsmakers and industry leaders to foster a deeper understanding of issues and events that significantly impact the lives and welfare of minority communities across South Carolina and beyond.
Before I catch this flight, don't bring your worries, I just wanna get you comfortable. I need your number, don't wanna get your feelings broke. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Corey and Tatyanna, how you guys doing this evening?
Good,
Doing
you?
good.
Man, thank you guys for taking time to sit down with me.
Thank you for having us.
No problem. Happy to have you. A lot of people know you guys. A lot of people do. But for those who don't know you, Corey, let's start with you. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Corey Stone. I'm a saxophonist from Columbia, South Carolina. I'm 29 years old. Started playing saxophone middle school, 6th grade around 2006, and I kept going all the way up through high school and college, and I'm here now playing professionally in restaurants, bars, and music videos, making my own music and everything like that. So
Tell everybody watching what high school you went to.
I went to W.J. Keenan.
All right, got a lot of Keenan subscribers.
Yes, sir.
The lovely, incomparable Tatyanna. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Tatyanna Taylor. I've been singing and performing since I was like 3 years old. I've just been doing so my entire life. I kind of took a step back as I was going through grade school, and I pursued up until my master's, and I'm working in the fields in which I pursued in college. However, now I am performing live. This bestowed upon me maybe 2 years ago. I was just doing open mic shows for free, just trying to get my feet wet. I bumped into Corey at an open mic show, and we just kind of have a passion for music in that way, that we just kind of felt like it was necessary to link up and jam out all the time. And a lot of artists around here are doing that. I continued to do so up until the point where I kind of found myself in bands. I've been in a band since 2017 overseas. When I came back to the United States, of course, I was trying to pursue a career in business. But I did pursue a few bands here, and I kind of just finagle my way on stage at places like The Joint, just kind of get in where I fit in and create. And people do book me as well at restaurants. I get booked at coffee shops here, private parties, just different things around the city of Columbia and surrounding areas like Charleston, Charlotte areas.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that with me. Corey, tell me a little bit about when you knew that you were going to play the sax.
So I remember this like it was yesterday. So I was in middle school, 6th grade, first day in the band room. They was introducing us to the instruments and everything like that. Now I always wanted to play percussion because my brother played percussion. He played the drums. He would go around play keys sometimes as well. So that was the main thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to play the bass drum. So I got in there, mind focused on that bass drum. They pulled out that saxophone. I looked. I was like, yeah, that's it right there. I just knew it's something that drew me to the instrument. It was like an aura or something, a force. And so I picked it up, played on it a little bit, put my mouth on the mouthpiece, and they told me I had the perfect armature for it, which is the shape that you have to have on the mouthpiece. And so from there, I kept stuck on with it. So,
who are some of your influences when you're making music, when you're writing music? Who are some of the legends that have influenced you?
Let's see, Michael Jackson. We got Gerald Albright that plays saxophone. Marcus Anderson of late. Let's see. Neo soul artists like Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, D'Angelo, and a little bit of some of the rap legends such as, let's say, Give or Take Nas and Jay Dilla and people of those sorts that help make the beats and everything like that a little different or help give a different feel to what they were saying about. So people like that. I like the creative process and trying to take something and make it a different thing.
Tatyanna, tell me about some of your influences.
When it comes to music, I don't really have influences. I have like moods. So I have like certain people that I listen to. Given a certain mood, when I'm sad, I listen to Stevie Wonder. When I feel like I'm in love, I'm dating, I'll listen to like Aretha Franklin or just neo soul music in general, that whole age. But I had influences from like being in church, being around family. What we would do in our pastime is sit there and have praise and worship where we're just like sitting in the room like and everybody's singing hymns or whatever like that. That was my influence for entertainment or just like being on camera or on stage.
All right. What are some of your favorite spots to play around town? This is for anybody. Okay. Tag team it.
You go first.
Your favorite spot? My favorite spot is the Yummy Crab. Right now, it's like we're a resident at the Yummy Crab, and it's my favorite crowd because everybody comes out there to mind their business and have their little drink and get their crab legs. Mm-hmm. But they intertwine with us so well. It's just a good mesh at that time, like 7 p.m. We at the Yummy Crab. And everybody's having dinner in the front part, but we're in the back
by the bar
partying.
Right. So
it's a party. And it's not just me and Corey. It's everybody.
What, the Yummy Crab, which one?
In Sand Hills.
Yeah.
154 on Drive.
Okay. Sorry. What's some of your favorite spots?
Yummy Crab definitely got to be on number one.
Yeah.
Mimsy's. I like to play at Mimsy's. Let's see. What else? I like the venue. The venue is a nice spot to play. I like the joint. The joint crowd is like they're a little interactive and they like the music that we play.
That's my second favorite.
Yeah.
That's really my first, but I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, the joint is real nice.
It's a more serious setting. It's like you gotta be on your A game, and it's like I don't know how to explain. It's nostalgic.
Okay. Corey, now you're multi-talented, multi-instrumental. What is it about the sax versus the piano or any other instrument? What is it about the sax?
I can tell you what it is about both because I'm not sure which one I like more.
Oh, okay.
So, but the saxophone, it speaks to you in a way that any other instrument doesn't. It really hits your soul. Like you feel it all in here. And when I'm playing, sometimes I feel that energy too, and I start just playing, and I'll be like, wow, I didn't even know I could do that. So I like it in that sense to where it soothes the soul in a way that no other instrument does. Now the piano is more so of a feeling. I could feel it. I could really play the keys and I could feel what I'm playing. And I could move around a little bit more and be more expressive on the keys and play chords and actually build upon that and even play chords and the verse at the same time. So you could be more versatile with the piano than you could be with saxophone. So.
Okay. Tatyanna, you, I had the pleasure of hearing you guys play at the Nickelodeon. You sung a song that you wrote. It was about a previous relationship. Tell me a little bit about that song, that creation process, and tell me a little about how you decide the songs that you're going to write. Tell me a little bit about your process.
So it's a secret. It's a secret that nobody can really steal, so I could tell you. I freestyle all my music, so once the beat comes on, everything that you hear, if you listen to me on all streaming platforms, I pretty much just throw it together in my mind in that moment. I make it up. I just make it up. I go into a little world. Or I just create scenarios in my mind. Nah, I draw from, I guess my memories are just a feeling, and it is made up because I'm a mother and I'm a professional, so I have things to do. I aid a grandmother. I do a lot, but when it comes to creating, it's a release. So I just go there wherever I want to go in that moment, and I freestyle. If the beat is nice, it's easy to just flow through the whole thing. Some of those songs are like one take.
Really? Just the talent. Just got it. Okay. You guys often perform as a duo, but you're both solo artists. Before I talk a little bit about your solo projects, things you got going on, tell me a little bit about when you first met. Tatyanna talked about it, but who heard who? Did you hear him play, or did he hear you sing and say, hey, I want to work with her? Or tell me a little bit about how this happened.
If I could remember correctly, you heard me play, and then you came up and asked me what did I do, you feel me? And from there, she came up, asked me what I play, what I do. I said, I play piano, I play saxophone, I'm working on music production and stuff like that. And she was like, okay, well, maybe we should try to work together. I do this, do that. And that's when she got up there and started singing. And I was like, oh, she was serious. Like, she could really sing. Okay. And I was like, okay, word. So we kind of exchanged numbers, and then from there we started working together and everything. And we're here. So.
Okay. You have anything you want to add, Tatyanna?
No, that's how it happened.
Okay. Solo artist, Corey, tell me a little bit about some of your solo projects and what you got going on.
So I got an EP out called Music Is My Voice. Almost forgot. Music Is My Voice. I think it's about 5 tracks on there. It's mainly just covers that I did over the years and put on YouTube that I just went back and redid in GarageBand or DAW of choice. And I just redid it, replayed it in, played the saxophone on there, and I just released it just to see what it was going to do. So now I'm working on a new EP, and I'm trying to make it more of originals instead of covers and stuff like that. So it's only going to be one cover on there that I do, and everything else is going to be originals. And it's going to be called, I'll let y'all know about that later.
Okay.
I'm working on an EP called No Sleep right now. That EP is, what do you think it is? Corey's producing it, or
okay.
It's real versatile.
Okay. I'm engineering it. He's helping me produce it. It's
real versatile.
It's like Outkast mixed with D'Angelo mixed with K-Tronada.
Okay.
It's a lot going on, but it's real.
That's No Sleep. Okay, like that's it. And then I have a mixtape out called Karma that I perform live every so often. We perform live in New York next week, and I'll be performing "Stop Calling Me," which is my single off of that EP. But I have projects that are just I could just drop. I could drop like every 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, I write songs all day long.
If somebody wanted to follow you guys on social media, how would they do that? Can I get your handles?
My handle is @musically_stoned. You can find me there. You can keep up to date with all the shows that we got going on, my music, and anything else.
Yeah, my Instagram handle is Tatyanna's Music, and that's Taty Anna ANNAS Music, and I'm Tatyanna Taylor on all streaming platforms. You can just stream me, Apple Music, ride out.
All right. Hey, listen, guys. Thank you sincerely for taking time to sit down with me this evening.
Thanks for having us.
Why you smile so pearly? Your earrings look like diamonds. It's not a deal breaker. You be flying time. Won't you come to my show after we can leave? no.